Hi guys, and welcome to my new channel, Watches That Rock, where we'll be taking a look at the new watch releases for 2023 and beyond, whilst also revisiting some of the classic timepieces from years gone by. So please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell for new content, as I'll be reviewing some of the hot drops for this year, which you won't want to miss. So today, we'll be taking a look at a new addition to the IWC Portugieser 40mm line, the IW358313. Now, whilst this certainly isn't a new watch, it definitely is a new color, and a rare one at that, with a salmon dial. What's more, the new iteration is currently exclusively available in the UAE and won't be available outside until around April 2023. If you're already familiar with the traditional design Portugieser 40mm line, you'll know that it's one of the oldest and best-known watches from IWC. Its origins date back to the 1930s, when Rodrigues and Teixeira, two Portuguese businessmen involved in the watch business, went to the IWC, then International Watch Company, headquarters in Schaffhausen, and suggested creating a huge stainless steel wristwatch with a movement with the same level of precision as a marine chronometer. The only option to satisfy their desires was with a pocket watch movement, which had perfect readability and the highest level of precision. The result was the first Portuguese, or Portugieser in German, with a diameter case of 43mm. It was regarded enormous compared to the wristwatches prevalent in 1939, which were normally below 33mm and not reminiscent of the compact design, synonymous of the Art Deco style of the era. The watch also retained some of the original pocket watch features, such as the railway track-style chapter ring, which is also importantly subdivided into minute sections, making it an accurate timepiece, as well as Arabic numerals to add to its elegance. Nonetheless, the Portugieser was the first wristwatch to utilize a pocket watch movement with a design ahead of its time and a precursor to the sizable wristwatches we see today. The current Portugieser line is available in a variety of colors, including silver dial with blue or golden highlights, blue dial, green dial, and even a red dial to mark the Chinese New Year. For this iteration, IWC has chosen to give its traditional Portugieser automatic a pink salmon dial with the classic features we all know and love. The watch still retains its original features, such as the 40.4mm case of brushed and polished steel that sits at 12.4mm height, with sapphire glass, convex, anti-reflective coating on both sides. Taking a closer look at the dial, which is set off by warm salmon, the outer minute track is black, which adds to the overall contrast of the dial and is highly legible with Arabic numerals, Baton indices, and a railroad minute track. The elegantly shaped leaf hands and markers are rhodium-plated and encapsulated within a polished steel case to bring the desired cool contrast. The movement remains unchanged as well. Inside the case is the mid-range caliber 82,200 ceramic variant of the bidirectional Peloton winding system developed by IWC watchmaker Albert Peloton in the late 1940s and industrialized in the early 1950s. The modern automatic self-winding Peloton movement is produced in-house by IWC and constructed of 192 durable ceramic components that create no dirt on movement, which means it never needs to be cleaned or lubricated. We have a comfortable 60-hour power reserve, and the movement is adjusted in 5 positions, which is the standard for chronometers, which is impressive. The movement beats at an industry standard of 28,800 vibrations per hour or 4 Hz. Adorned with 31 jewels, for those who are interested, these are synthetic rubies or sapphires that are set into different parts of the watch movement. They are designed to help reduce friction in the moving parts. Their design provides a hard surface that allows the metal components to move freely. The movement is visible through the sapphire case back, which is another classic touch. The watch is water resistant to a depth of 30 meters or 3 bar, which in reality 30 meters means that your watch can withstand water droplets and quick hand washing. Not that you'd be going swimming with this watch on your wrist. Taking a look at the back, you certainly won't be disappointed. You can see quite clearly that the watch has a great looking movement overall, even though it has been machine finished. It has been beautifully crafted and has to be admired as the components power away. The ruby-colored jewels and the gold lettering provide a nice contrast against the silver ceramic movement and the rose gold medallion inside the winding rotor. Despite being machine finished, this movement is one of the most attractive ones out there. Moving on to the strap, it's an IWC factory strap made of black calf skin on the bottom and finished with rectangular black alligator leather on the top to give it a sophisticated classic feel. It's finished with a nicely polished steel butterfly folding clasp. The strap is substantial and hard-wearing and should soften over time, fitting snugly to the wrist. As per the rest of the watch, there is a lot of attention to detail to meet the very high standards expected of the watchmaker. The clasp itself is simple and double deploying with a friction fit, which is more than adequate for a dress watch. This is a nice feature to have, as many could consider this as an entry-level watch, more likely to be fitted with a riskier pin buckle locking mechanism. But whilst stylish, the clasp also offers the extra level of security on the wrist, making it another nice touch, one which IWC enthusiasts will be familiar with. If the strap is not to your particular liking, this is easily changeable to something more to your style. For example, a gray or brown strap to complement the salmon dial, all available from IWC in a range of different colors and materials. Overall, the combination of the salmon dial and black strap creates a warm and sophisticated look that is sure to catch the eye of watch enthusiasts. The IWC Portugieser Automatic 40 in Salmon is a beautifully crafted timepiece that combines classic design elements with modern technology, making it a great addition to any collection and the Portugieser line. It's a versatile timepiece that can be worn on any occasion and will likely become a crowd pleaser among collectors and enthusiasts alike. All in all, a classic and attractive watch that combines vintage aesthetics with modern materials and technology. From February to April 2023, the new IWC Portugieser Automatic 40 Salmon Dial, IW 358313, will only be available through reputable watch outlets and shops in the UAE. The cost will be €7,600, which is around $6,685 US or £6,685 sterling. For additional information and to look at the wider IWC line, visit the company's website at IWC.com. Or better still, download the app onto your phone and join the IWC community. The app allows you to browse the collections, listen to podcasts, read articles, go behind the scenes, and also try on watches in augmented reality, allowing you to experience what the watch will look like on your wrist. As well as play games against other members of the IWC community. The app is available on the Apple App Store, Google Play, or on the App Gallery from Huawei. Next time, we'll be looking at the cool Bell&Ross X Alain Silverstein limited edition watches released earlier this year. There are 3 specific watches to look at, so make sure you subscribe and tune in. If you'd like me to review any specific watches, please drop your suggestions in the comments box. Thanks again for watching, and catch you next time on Watches That Rock.